Good day, everybody. Matt Estridge here for Fit Diesel LLC, and today we're going to talk about, do different diets allow you to lose more calories than others? Keto, vegan, pegan, vegetarian, all organic, maybe Atkins, maybe some other diet that comes out of Hollywood each year, or is it a lifestyle approach? There's benefits from this diet for people that have possibly different disease states that they're in, or some kind of condition that they have. There definitely is. Vegetarian, some people just want to eat that way, and that's absolutely fine. There's nothing wrong with it. It can be a very healthy diet when it comes to a nutritional standpoint. Of course, there's the protein thing. It can be a little low to get probably the amount that maybe they should, or what's more recommended. Vegan, same thing. Now there's such thing as people are talking about pegan, so a mixture of paleo and vegan. All organic. Some people think that if you eat all organic that you literally will lose weight no matter what. Some people think on keto, no matter how much fat you take in, that you're going to lose weight. So let's just go ahead and say this. That is not the case. You can lose fat, you can lose body weight on any of these programs or ones not put here. You can gain weight on all those. You can maintain your weight on all those. Again, it's going to come back to calories. Calories in, calorie out. That's the driver. That's number one. Number two is your macronutrient setup. And I have a family member that's on keto right now by choice. And it's simple. If you're on keto and you're going to have, in her case, 140 grams of fat in a day, we're going to have a little bit of an issue because too much protein will throw you out of ketogenesis. So keto, for example, if you can only get a 30-gram protein feeding in and you're getting a total of 90 a day, well, if you're a 200-pound person, that's going to be an issue. Unless it's a 200-pound obese person, then their protein is usually lowered because they don't need all that. That's one problem with this. However, it doesn't matter. You can still lose weight on it. As long as you're in a calorie deficit, you will. You'll probably lose a little more lean body mass because your protein's so low for your total body, unless you're literally a 90-pound person or a 120-pound person, 140-pound person. You're probably okay. You're right. Over that, that's gonna be a little difficult. Unless you get a fourth protein feeding in and you still keep yourself in the ketogenic state. Vegetarian, you're gonna have some protein issues getting it in as well because the protein sources they use are gonna put your carb really high. Not that that's a bad thing, but when it comes down to macros, your how you divide them up in an intelligent programming fashion, it can matter because some foods are more thermogenic than others. Protein is much more thermogenic. You're gonna get around 30% of a thermogenic effect, which means 30% of the calories you eat in that protein, you do not take in. With carbs and fat, seems to be really similar, up to 3%, up to 6% thermogenic effect, depending on the food. Either way, it's much less than protein at 30%. It's the whole perspective. It's total calories in the week, just like if you're a strength conditioning, or you have a strength conditioning program, it's total volume at the end of the week, total load. At the end of each week, total volume in strength conditioning or total calories lost in a deficit matter. That's what drives progress. I like a lifestyle approach. My wife and I eat mostly natural for us and our kids. We do have some processed items because that allows me, in some cases, to be able to get to the macronutrient goals I think are best for if you're in a deficit for lean body mass and satiety and overall just general health. As well, with the lifestyle approach, I can fit into, and I'm not talking about just fitting anything into your macronutrients like some do, and just, if you can go eat Twinkies and whatever other desserts, but you're gonna be starving later and you're not gonna have a good micronutrient intake, which are your vitamins and minerals that are gonna sustain your body for longevity and not get into a disease state if you have a genetic predisposition to it, and just overall feeling of health, how you're gonna feel better or perform better if you're an athlete. Or I can go out and have different kinds of ice cream and things and fit it into my macronutrients and calorie in the day, and that allows me to adhere to a deficit more, because I can have those things. As soon as you tell yourself you can't have them, and I've done the fish and broccoli and everything else, as soon as you tell yourself you cannot have it, you're gonna want it even more psychologically. And then over the long term, you haven't had those foods in so long. Most people, old school bodybuilding thinking, or they call bro science, that still goes on, they are automatically binging after physique competitions many times. And this, if you're following some of the hypotheses not researched well, you can reset that body fat set point. To sum it up, it's calories in, calorie out. Macronutrient ranges do matter for lean body mass, keeping as much muscle as possible in the deficit, and then overall satiety and many other factors. Fat's your friend, carbs aren't bad, protein's not bad, it's calorie in, calorie out. So you can have all these diets. If you like keto, if you're a vegetarian, you can do it. You can do it on all those. If you need any help with these things and how to program a calorie deficit and a goal that you have for your physique within any of these diets or different lifestyle programs, or other ones I don't have mentioned, reach out to us here at Fit Diesel, fitdieselllc@gmail.com. Fit Diesel Strength is our Instagram. YouTube is Fit Diesel. You can text or call us at 865-234-2468. And our website, which has all of our information on all the different programs we offer, from strength and conditioning to dietary analysis to law enforcement, military training to active shooter countermeasures for academic institutions and corporations and businesses. You can find us at fitdieselstrength.com. Hope this is informational. I hope it can help you and bust some of those myths that are out there, have more of an outside of the box perspective, and maybe it forces you to go do some true study. We're not researchers. Researchers are in labs. Some true study to understand the science behind this, what I'm talking about. Have a great day, and God bless.